Well, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Read Between Us for episode 6. I'm your host, Mona.
And I'm Norika.
And I think today we're diving deeper into Iron Flame. And it's going to be also a light episode of some fun games and just some character growth. Yeah?
Yeah, and some what we think could come up in the third book. So yeah, we'll just keep it
Oh, yeah.
fresh on this one. We've been heavy for
It
the
won't take
past
much of your
2 weeks.
time. Yeah. Okay. So the first one was the character. We're going to look into the characters a bit more and discuss it. Violet, our main girl, obviously. We have to start with her.
Right. Her growth. I think in the last one we kind of did touch on just how strong she was, coming into her signet and then being tested by Barish and everything. And I think, yeah, she came up as a badass towards the end, I would say.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed watching or reading her character grow in this book. The first one was very like in Fourth Wing, it was very near death experience kind of Violet, whereas this one is more strategy, has time to think in Iron Flame. So I think I appreciated that. I think you got to see more of who she was as she was brought up in the scribe or with her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I enjoyed that a bit.
But minus the irritating part in the beginning when she was testing Zayden. I mean,
Yeah,
not
no,
with badly, but like kind of went on
that
too
was
long.
inexperience.
So, in your experience,
In my experience,
yeah, no, I think that pissed off a bit because yeah, we just knew that Zayden had more complex issues and stuff to deal with, and she just kept going back to one thing.
yeah. I, but yeah, I think I enjoyed her particularly like trying to, she has to could not confuse myself and go into book 3. No, I enjoyed, like I was mentioning in the last episode, how she was talking to Justinia. She spent a lot of time with Justinia with her books. And just finding out more about the venom outside of the borders and what's going on, the political arguments happening within Basgiath. So it was giving more of like the Harry Potter vibe.
Yeah, and plus,
So I enjoyed that.
her having to
What
write
else?
to her friends, I think that was something very new to her, to keep them safe.
Yeah.
I think she had a lot of inner turmoil on that, and I think that conflict is very, very real. But yeah, trust.
Yeah. What were some of the moments where you screamed Queen Energy?
Queen energy. Oh man, have to be during the interrogation part.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like for her, the whole time where she was just like taking it in, and yeah, I talked about that a lot because that was, I think, the best part of it for me in the whole Iron Flame. But also her coming into her signet, and
Yeah.
just trying to hold it in. She still hasn't perfected it. Like she can't aim properly, but just being able to test the capabilities and the capacity to it. So yeah, I like this.
Yeah, same. I think it was for mine was the interrogation too. That was some serious Queen Energy vibe.
Some balls.
And I think also towards the end, like when she realized what the Venom's plans were,
Yeah.
in the last chapter, and then she, her trying to convince her mom, and she had to stand up to her mom because for so many years she couldn't do that, right? She really never really spoke back to her mom. She respected her mom a lot. But in that moment, it was life or death
Yeah.
and ward coming down or not. So I thought that was Queen Energy vibe.
Yeah. And there was and this was more so for Andana when she like was trying to hint to her what breed she was. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's like Andana was like, I chose you because you've got like the mind of a scribe and the heart of a what is it? Of a writer kind of thing. So like
Yeah.
just spoke to like Violet's potential and it just really goes to that throughout the book that she's just not any other writer that's after Bloodless, but like her weapon is really her mind as a scribe.
Mm.
Yeah, that's Violet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Valid for you.
cool. And
Okay. What
for
was Zayden?
for Zaddy,
Sorry?
for Zaddy,
Daddy.
sorry.
Lost. Yeah, what about Zayden?
I think he had a good character arc to this. He, you know how when people describe a book, it's like enemies to lovers, like that kind of trope. But I think it's more like he's just a misunderstood bad guy.
Mm,
Because
yeah.
he just
He
got
just
that.
looks bad. He's not bad.
Yeah, he's got that look on him, and because of his past, well, not what he did, but what others did, his parents did, and then he just got lumped into being a bad guy. It didn't help his case with his powers. But yeah, I think
That's true. That's true.
he's very complex, which just makes
I
it.
think I think for me, it was a bit of an ick, but like also nice, where he was quite possessive over Violet in this book too, like, I mean, he had so much control, but also like he had made it clear to, Violet where he stood
Yeah,
in his feelings for her.
yeah. And he
Yeah. There was
never,
sometimes where I just felt like ick, but then there was sometimes I was just like, that's cool, that's cool.
yeah, because like it was a bit too mushy for someone of his, you know, status. And
Yeah.
I think yeah, I get the ick part. I definitely get the ick part because it's just like,
And even,
man, go some.
yeah, yeah. And even that moment where I think I forgot what the scene was, but she had done something. And Zayden was really angry, right? I hope I'm in book 2 and not in book 3. No, what it is, I think this is just before the My Chair, My House, My Woman scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was plotting
So,
something,
like,
no? Yeah,
she was, yeah.
she was plotting to do something.
And I, I really wanted him to be mad at her because they haven't really like fought.
No, yeah.
So I was hoping for a fight, but then it turned into a whole different situation.
They fought, but yeah, different kind of
I
fight.
mean, they fought for their life in a different way.
So, I mean, the big
Um,
part, his choice at the end.
oh man.
So,
A necessary sacrifice, some might say, with a personal agenda at the end or personal desire.
yeah. No, because he didn't know, I think. He didn't know what was happening. So, because of his whole world now revolved around Violet, he did what he thought was the only way.
But how was that gonna help her? That I don't get.
Maybe he thought she was dead and it didn't matter anymore whether he was him or Venin anymore. Like, just resigned his fate to something. It's so silly. It was not necessary at
That
all.
it was. It was not. It was not.
Like, you could wait until some form of confirmation, then go and do something stupid. Man.
Yeah. Well, he made the decision. Now we have to live with it. And book 2 just left you in the end just left you in a cliffhanger. It's like, well, now you have to read book 3. You can't even wait. But also, yeah, just I remember vividly just being disappointed in his decision.
That was stupid. It's like you didn't have to do that. You can still
Like
be.
the moment where Sir Gail was hiding him towards the end, and she approached him,
Yeah. And she.
and yeah, I would have been mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, ugh, kind of much.
Because you become the thing you hate, right?
Ew.
He was
And
fighting the
now,
whole time, and
no,
then
like the whole aim of the story or the objective of the story was we were gonna fight the villain. We were gonna go
yeah,
into war.
exactly. And then the first thing you go and do is
He's become and
someone,
become the enemy.
and now you just made everything about you.
Exactly. And now everything's just gonna go from
Yeah.
trying to win the war to trying to win the war for this one guy.
So he's the reason now why they're just gonna go extra hard rather than yeah. That was so silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, what about Dane?
Oh man, he's such a lost.
That laugh is fun.
I mean,
Redemption arc was still on the naughty list.
well, coming towards the end of Iron Flame, you still can't trust him because he just did that one thing. Yes, it was really big, helping to break Violet free, but yeah, still don't trust him. Yeah.
You still don't? Wow.
Well, yeah, because he's got that. Just one act wouldn't save you from trying to kill you the book before.
Gotta do more for you.
Yeah, like you have to. There's a timeline of penance. You have to pay your penance over a period of time.
I don't know. I felt like during the squad missions, he had a lot of growth and loyalty to
Thank you, Head.
that proved himself.
Stop.
But
You are.
oh, am I?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Hmm.
You said squad missions. It was bound to
Anyway,
happen. It was bound to happen for you to let one slip. You've done well so far. But yes, there is some redemption.
some. Okay, not too much on that one, but yes. Anyway, I think that one decision he made in the interrogation room
It was a
was
bit.
a bit of a question mark, and then I was like, okay, maybe.
But he could have done more, like the whole book, to help. Like he knew that Varish was punishing her and doing the most, and as a ringleader, whether whatever feelings it was, he could have done more to shield her from it, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
true.
that's why it's not enough. Yeah.
Um, do you have any more date?
No, he's still in the naughty corner towards the end, towards the end of Iron Flame. Like
Okay.
he's about to get out, but depending.
You were saying earlier how how Violet had to keep secrets from her friends so that they trying to keep them safe by not revealing the truth to them.
Yeah.
That brings us to the side character of Rhiannon. What do you think?
I felt like it was so underplayed in this book. Uh, the whole friendship thing. She could have been more upfront, but I guess she was just letting Violet have her space, which really shows that she's a good friend. But yeah, if that was us, you wouldn't even let me lie to you. Second, you would be like, nah, sit down, come
I'm like,
here.
no, let's sit down and talk about it.
Yeah. So yeah, couldn't be us, but I think maybe I don't know. I
Would
really
you have held out for that long?
no. No, because then I'll be second guessing my every move. So I'll need someone to like tell me, am I doing the right thing? Should I break in now? Yeah, no.
But in Rhiannon's shoes, though, if I was keeping secrets from you, would you have like let it go?
Mm. So that's where we differ. Yeah. If you were keeping secrets from me, I would be like, there's a reason for it. I'd give you all the opportunity.
Really?
Yeah. But then you wouldn't because you'd be like, "Ugh,
Mm.
so stressed. I would just know. You'll be like so stressed. You just walk in and it'll be all over your face.
Yeah, like comes in, opens your fridge, and like, what's here to eat?
You'd be like, can we just like, do something? Ah, okay, something's up. Yeah. Yeah, couldn't be us. But then, they're in a setting where everyone's out to get you. And I guess she just had a trust broken with Zayden. So, and then,
Yeah, she wouldn't know how her friends would have reacted, whether they would have given her in or
but she should have gone
been
with
on her
that
side.
benefit of the doubt. Like, they're not Zayden and she's not Zayden to keep those kind of stuff. So I think her line was unnecessary because they ended up doing a lot to help her anyway when they needed to.
Yeah,
So it was, yeah, she didn't need to. Mm.
interesting. Yeah, no, I think I appreciated Rhiannon in this book because we really got to see her character to come out of it as her becoming the squad. Was she squad leader? Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
becoming squad leader and then training the first years. So it just shows that she was like a very good
yeah.
cadet.
Very
A very good,
empathetic,
yeah, a very good
very
cadet.
empathetic, very empathetic leader. And just on that, like Imogen, like if you were Rhiannon to see your best friend suddenly like hanging out with someone you thought was an enemy, like Imogen, because Imogen was training up Violet because Zayden was in there and stuff. So you'd have
Mm.
questions. Like I'd be like, why are you hanging around with that bee?
Especially after they just had like a mission.
Oh,
Well, not so much a mission, like a whole experience.
and you don't hear anything, and then you just all of a sudden she's not hanging out with you as much. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't have let it fly that much. I think that would annoy me more than the secret. I'm like,
The secret, true, because then it's a near death experience. You can't tell me about it,
yeah,
and then you're hanging out with Imogen, who we didn't like at first.
yeah.
I'd be upset. I
Mm.
think, yeah.
All right.
What about Andana? Is it Andana? Andana?
Andana? Yeah, I think
Andana? Andana.
Andana.
Are we saying it the Indian way? Andana. Oops.
No, it's
Andana.
actually Gaelic. Well, some of the names apparently in the book is from Gaelic.
Yeah, it's Gaelic, so Andana, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be butchering it. Let's not even try. I read it how I see it. I say it how I see it.
Meaning.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, big changes. I didn't expect her to be a seventh breed,
No,
actually.
I did not.
I just thought she was like another black dragon.
Same. I actually had to Google what an Irid dragon would look like.
Yeah.
Because, like, I couldn't imagine, like, a black dragon trying to camouflage into things.
Yeah.
So when I Google it, and maybe we can have like a picture of what an Irid dragon would look like. It is so beautiful.
Yeah, because they can camouflage, right? And then take the color off things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. I actually couldn't understand it at first when I read it, so I did have to go back and like read it, and then it comes really into play in the next book. So yeah,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
Yeah, I had to really like do like a side research to understand what she was and what that kind was. I think that's cool though. I really like enjoy that.
Yeah.
part where we get to find out she's really something else. But then when they had to get the waterstones up, was it the 6 best dragons or 5?
Six most for each breed. You have to get the six most powerful or best. Yeah,
6 powerful, yeah.
six most powerful breeds of each. But then, yeah, they didn't know that they needed the seventh one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So we can. I think that's us for the characters, because then yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about it last
Yeah.
episode. What is some foreshadowing you
So,
think
mhm.
comes in Onyx Storm? Like some things from Iron Flame that as
Are
you.
you able to pause?
All right.
Carla was crying.
Oye, who is bothering her? The brother.
Obviously.
Okay. Foreshadowing. For what do you think? Some of the Iron Flame stuff, Iron Flame nuggets, you could say would be more in that in Onyx Flame. Onyx Flame. Wait, no, Onyx Storm. Lord,
Unexplained.
Onyx Flame. Hi, oh, it has been a week. Yes. Foreshadowing for the next book.
Um,
Or theories. I think you can throw in your theories here too. Well, if you want to save it.
I don't know. What about? I'm not sure. I'm still thinking, but you go first while I'm thinking.
Okay, I think the biggest one is Zaydenton Benin. Obviously,
Yeah.
that cliffhanger at the end just changes how they would prioritize. Because
Yes, the whole storyline.
yeah, it changes that because now it's not just Venom versus everybody else. It's like, oh shit, I have to save the one that I love, like Violet, right? And not just Violet, like all of the rebels will want to save it. Yeah, I did mention the Venin part of it. Well, that's obvious. They already at war, but now that Zayden is Venin, it shifts things.
Yeah. That could change like the whole of book 3 too.
Yeah, definitely. Because of one.
Um, I think I think one for me would be Violet's second signet. Like, and this also ties into like one of the theories
Hmm.
where her seeing Liam during her interrogation
Yeah.
could be like a second signet for Violet. Like, could she talk to the dead, or like does she have a line connecting to the dead?
Oh, yes,
So that's
true.
I feel like that's gonna come up again probably. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm very, very much for that theory because we
Yeah.
haven't really seen his second signet yet, right?
No, and it's gonna be. I think that's gonna be like a real jaw dropper moment for you.
Ah,
Yeah, and
was it a jaw dropper moment for you?
it was because then after that it made sense on things. Yeah, especially going through you're reading through Onyx Storm now. You're gonna be it'll make sense after you find out.
Hmm.
But I think you're close to it. I think you should be very close to it actually.
Yay!
Yeah,
It sucks that we can't. Maybe next time we should have done like a book 2 and 3.
yeah. For like speak on second signets. Do you think any other rebels have second signets?
I don't know whether I'm gonna go into book 3 yet, but I know that some of them do have second signets.
Hmm. And it's like this is definitely foreshadowing, but like the second signets are very important in on.
Yeah, and there's a line there, and I think that's in book 2, right? Where Zayden, or I think was it Tan, that said like their names, the dragons lie about their names as well.
Yeah, yeah, and that's gonna be really key because then someone's lying about the
Yeah.
lineage, right?
That made me think, because if Zayden's got a second signet, what I thought, okay, maybe all the dragons. It took me down that thought line.
Hmm.
If all the dragons the riders who were killed during the rebellion
Yeah,
are sort of finding their way back
yeah, and that's pretty much it.
to the children.
That's
Yeah.
how the rebels, uh, the dragons bonded because of their lineage and history. Like, Sergale was Zayden's grandfather or granduncle or something. Like, he was already bonded to someone who's related to Zayden. That's how they managed to get a second signet when they have lineage in the riders. And so these dragons that are bonded to the rebels were actually sought out by the dragons. So they purposely chose them.
Yeah.
Mm. So yeah, it's gonna be really good to see when you finish it, and it's gonna break you.
Stop.
I can't wait for you to come and feel my torment.
Oh, I'm gonna be so upset. I just know it.
Yeah, I know. I know, and you can't do anything until 2027 or whenever she releases the bloody book.
Do you have any more foreshadowing points?
No, I don't think so. I'm just thinking, who else is gonna die?
Ah, that is what I'm scared of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just be.
I think at this point, though, you just know that they can't kill Zayden, they can't kill Violet.
I don't know. I
At
think
this point in
not
book two,
yet.
right?
Yeah, too early. Too early. Yeah, you need to set it. All right. And
Um,
what's
yeah.
next?
Predictions for Onyx Storm?
Yeah, I think I said it earlier. I think the the whole the whole fight will now be focused on saving Satan.
Yeah, and I think um, not much. Oh, actually, here's another foreshadowing point. Was when was Violet asking Zayden to explain more about his parents or his family, because he hardly talks about them.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
And I think that I'd like to see more of that, like why we don't talk about his mom much. And he's only talking about his dad who's led the rebellion, what happened to his mom, those kind of things.
Yeah. And there's a reason, right? There's probably.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna come up and it's gonna have like an important role in winning this war against the Venom.
Yeah. My one of my predictions is is like Violet. Like, will she ever master her power as well as she could? Because she's got, the signet that could actually end the winning, but if she can't use it properly, then yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think no, you have a good point. I like that.
Mm.
Um, we get to see more of her power, but I think she will. Like my prediction is that she will master it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Or just rain hellfire and hope it hits.
probably. Um, do you think Zayden will stay morally gray, or would he spiral eventually?
He was already morally gray, so definitely he's in a full out spiral.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean,
It's
he
gonna
was
be
doing
interesting to
things on,
see.
yeah, but like, yeah, it just annoys me now thinking about just how unnecessary it all is, and then, yeah.
What wild theory do you secretly hope comes true?
Wild theory.
I would secretly hope that Liam isn't really dead.
That's true. Aw, so Liam.
Yeah. Um, and then there's also this theory too in that last chapter 65,
Mm.
where you have that note on the top, from Colonel Nolan to General Sorrengail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where he's talking about how they can't find, there's no cure, but you can only control it or something like that. And there's this theory, I think I sent it to you as well, that, well, there could be three possible theories as to why Nolan is sending that to General Sorrengail.
Yes.
First was um, whether, oh, I've forgotten it. One of them, which is the most plausible one, was the whether or not General Sorrengail was a Venin or is a Venin, or was really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was trying to find a cure because she was trying to find a cure for the longest time.
Yeah.
And there was a note that in the note where it says he was a lieutenant colonel, which is the rank lower to what he is currently now in Iron Flame. So this would have been like a while ago that that he was writing her a letter. So she already knows, one, about the Venin. Two, she's probably aware of the Venin undercover agents that are, or cadets that are in the college already, which could explain why she decided to stay back and wanted Violet to be on the quadrant for Dragon Riders, right? For Riders, to keep her close. I feel like that's one theory. But the one that everyone's talking about is that the other one was whether or not Zayden's mom was Venin.
True.
Or Violet's dad, and that he's actually the sage, and that General Sorrengail was trying to find a cure for her husband. Thoughts?
I think it might have something to do with Violet and her. Like there's something about her that we don't know yet. Like
Okay.
she's got that
And
silver tipped hair thing.
yeah, and does it have something to do with the Isles of Dune or Dun?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so.
Yes, definitely. And also just how the Venin are just drawn to her. Could be the power, but also could be something more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so those are some of the theories that I've... Sorry?
You're at Isles of Doom now, right?
Yeah, we just got there. We just fought the queen, and we're now talking to her and asking her for an alliance.
Okay.
So we shall discuss this in the next episode.
Yeah.
Am I just about to go into something really bad?
No, yeah, yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay, let's stop.
Yes and
Let's
no.
move on.
Yeah, I think
Right, but
that's pretty much the main gist of the episode. Just going into the characters and what we think would happen. And now the fun stuff.
yeah, so if ride or roast, if you were to ride into battle with them or roast them mercilessly in the dining hall.
Yeah.
We can start with Brennan.
I don't know. I think
Ride or roast.
he I don't know how strong of a fighter he is. He probably is good, but he's a healer. I'd roast
Yeah, you probably need him.
Yeah. I'd roast him, like, just pick on him. One, because if I was Violet, I'd still be mad that he was supposedly dead and not.
Yeah, that's
You?
true.
You?
I I would want to heal her if I was going into battle, so
Okay, fine.
I would probably keep him on my team.
Okay, this one will be an easy one. What about Mira?
Definitely ride.
Right into battle. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I think one of the my favorite supporting roles
Yeah. Yeah.
to Violet. Yeah, she's got that sarcastic vibe going on, and she's got that fighter till I die kind of thing going on.
And she's known, like, she's a known warrior.
Yeah, she's well known. Like nobody wants to mess with her, kind of thing. Like she gives bad girl vibes,
Mm.
daddy issue vibes.
More like mommy issue vibes on that one.
I think it's more dad. Now that I'm in the third book, it's leaning towards daddy issues.
Fair, fair.
Sloane. What about Sloane?
I'd roast her. She's got too much attitude. I mean, if we're going in from I'm playing point of view,
Yeah, she gives off very snobbish vibes.
she's just like a wily teen who just doesn't listen.
It's like a different. It's like a version of Andana.
Yeah, I think they both were like hitting puberty at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think. Well, the others are given. Like, if I said Violet, you'd say right.
definitely ride.
Yeah,
Zayden ride.
another way.
Dane.
They,
Dane I'd probably roast.
yeah, because then his signet would not be that useful compared to.
Bodhi.
I'm right.
Garrick.
Yeah, him too. All of them. It's fun.
Riddock I'd probably roast. Rhiannon ride.
Mhm. Yeah, I think they got a good fighting squad. Like,
Mix of characters in this, yes.
yeah. All right, that was one. And our final game before we wrap things up is yay or nay. So I would
Yay and
ask
nay.
you, yay or nay. So these are like predictions we'll put out, and then you just be like, yeah, yay or nay it.
Okay, let's go. Let's have at it.
Violet bonds a second dragon, creating a power dynamic. I think.
Yay. You didn't have to finish that. Yay.
Tan sacrifices himself in the final battle.
Nay. He can't die. He's the main man.
Dane dies saving Violet, redeeming himself completely.
If he does that, he's totally forgiven. So yay.
Mira becomes the lead commander after the mom dies.
Say that again.
Mira becomes the lead commander after the mom and Nolan, dies.
Ooh, yay. For sure.
Mm, the mating bond, or the bond between Zayden and Violet, becomes a curse.
Nay. No way. How would that become a curse?
It
I
could.
can't see it.
Well, now that what if now that he's venom, it kind of like pollutes it or poisons it in a way? What if? What if? What if?
That's a point. That's a point.
Brennan dies. So like,
uh, yay.
oh, so you're not a
I feel like,
Brennan fan?
no, I feel like it could happen. Yay in the sense like it could totally happen.
Yeah, fair, 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 fair.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's all I've got. The rest
Nice.
just not make
I
it.
like that.
Yeah,
Right.
I still don't.
Well, it is a short episode for us.
Do, do,
Pardon?
do you fully trust Brennan?
Um, No, I feel like we brought him back from the dead and then we don't hear about him much, you know?
Yeah, and it's just like there's more to it. Like he was saved. Somebody he was dead and he came back. So the powers that
Who
be,
brought him back?
yeah, like we know the story of what happened. Tan's rider did that, but like how? You know, we know Jack Bauer
Yeah, that's
came back because
true.
he was Benin. Yeah, it's just more to it.
And like, yeah, he's been missing way too much.
Yeah, maybe he
Very
could be. I
sus.
mean, because Jack Bauer came back.
Anyway,
Maybe,
now you're gonna make me want to go back now and read.
maybe, just maybe. Because yeah, like you said, anything can happen in the timeline now.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna just
interesting.
we'll just wrap it
I'm
up.
really gonna try and finish it. I'm gonna try and finish it this weekend now.
Yeah, be like me, finish a book in a day or don't.
Nah, that was easy stuff for you.
Oh, easy stuff. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining us. We actually are recording this in separate locations because Mona's in the west this week.
Yay!
So, yeah, if our energy is not up there, maybe because we miss being in each other's
Do apologize.
to record because we usually just feed off our auras.
Please share with us your biggest Onyx Storm predictions and why you think you have that prediction.
Yep.
And yeah, give us like comment on your craziest prediction really.
Or do you think we were like way off mark, or yet there's some ring of truth on it?
Yeah, and what you think is gonna come up in Onyx Storm and what should we expect? Well, me, because I haven't finished it, you know, so what should I expect for
Keep your
Onyx
hearts
Storm?
ready.
Yeah, and also don't forget to follow us on our socials. Please join us on Instagram and TikTok for all our chaos and rubbish talks.
Rubbish stuff. And we have a book club thing where you can sign up with a link in our bios. Just to
Yeah.
get that kick started, we will be handing out some nice free goodies to all the lovely people who have signed up. So check your inboxes and don't miss
If
out.
you did sign up, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
For
Please
trust.
stay with us and don't leave us.
We promise we'll get it operationalized soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you. Have a good weekend
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
and
I send love all the way from the west.
happy homecoming to all the gang. Be safe.
Oh yeah, totally.
Watch your
Everybody's
drinks.
preparing for that. Thank you. Bye.